Okay, we're out just relaxing, which I am told is a crime. Sipping on some coffee, which Starbucks Corporation for 21 years, Coffee Bean, Pete's, every place, every coffee shop in the world says Kevin Perlman is not allowed to drink coffee or interface with other people in social environments. Orders by the government in the United States of America and psychology community for unknown reasons, that I'm not allowed to have friends, date women, relationships, sex, family, making money, kids, you name it. I'm not allowed to have all the other things that everyone worldwide is allowed to have, or especially in the United States of America, with the Constitution of the United States that protects them and says they are allowed to go out and do whatever they want unless they've committed a crime and are in jail or something like that. Let me rephrase that. In jail, okay? The act of putting someone in jail prevents them from going out and living their life, but what you cannot do is follow someone around, throwing rocks at someone's head, saying, I don't like you, and that's jail, because that's what we call hate. Hate. Motive driven by the United States government of America, worldwide hate operation to have me killed since 5 years old by my father, working with my brother and everyone else. So we're just out here, all the people I thought were my friends growing up, you name it, in a hate and murder operation to have me killed, with cover-up arguments like the mass groups throwing rocks at my head, I'm supposedly harassing, which switch and change minute by minute for 45 years into newer and newer one-sided arguments secretly distributed to the planet Earth with billions and billions of government kill dollars to have me killed since 5 years old, starting in with my father when I was 5 years old for, like I said, unknown reasons. That if I ask any question like what is going on, their attacks get worse for simply wanting to know why there's a worldwide campaign to kill me since 5 years old, and what is going on, well told it's somehow about mental illness. Well, I would have to say that the psychotic murdering sociopaths that started in on me with these worldwide murder operations are the ones with mental illness. Anyways, here I am, relaxing, which makes, I guess, black people really mad with some of their death threats. No relaxing for you, nigger. And let's trace it to the roots. Why would that be happening? We don't know. But we know that the only real event with a black girl is me kissing a black girl at 8 years old at Sunny Skies Day Camp, T1, transitional first, between first and second grade, for being moved back a grade for having learning disabilities. Minor, imperfect, insignificant learning inability, whatever. And being punished for such crimes as being moved back a grade and kissing a black girl, it doesn't make any sense. Okay, now you might want to ask the black community why they've been hunting me since 8 years old with every person on the planet, which then obviously switches to Asian groups and Armenian groups and Persian groups, working with my brother and his friends, and my brother's death threats at 16. He and his friends are going to put me in a mental institution, which is government supported, as we've seen with City Guard and Congressman, I think it's like Robbie Robb or something on Van Owen and Fallbrook, with LAPD trying to put me in the ground and say you don't tell anyone, you're not allowed to defend yourself, you're a dead man. And that's it. Okay, so I'll keep this short. I'm gonna sit here and relax and get some fresh air, which is somehow a crime, especially by the Starbucks Corporation, Coffee Bean Corporation, Pete's Coffee, and all the mom and pop coffee shops that say that my kind isn't allowed to relax or breathe or live their lives since 5 years old, with no actual direct argument to me. 100,000 defaming worldwide secret statements that you can't know what's going on. You're just watching a planetary murder operation, which you're not allowed to ask questions like what's going on, or you get death threats and you're a dead man. Okay, so that's it. I'm just going to chill out. And obviously, if people get on video harassing and threatening my life, or showing up with mental illness tactics, LAPD, especially Officer Toro from Van Nuys, I don't think that's his real name, will say, if you ever take a picture of a person, I will exercise the law in his own way. He has, while throwing me in jail and trying to silence me, while trying to stop me from defending myself and stop a worldwide mobbing to have me killed since 5 years old by simply saying, look what's going on and I have proof. Which is unheard of, because normally the police would take the proof and they would stop the crime, not try to make the crime worse, their crime worse, and keep it going with larger and larger worldwide murder groups, correct? So you have to ask those important questions, like why would the police, when given hard drives of data, of video footage of me being hunted by mass groups, get mad at me for talking? You're a snitch, you're dead. Okay, that's a pretty significant why with a worldwide murder operation to kill a 5-year-old. And while most of the police officers' decisions, I don't want to say all, but a good majority, decision has been, you don't talk or we kill you. We're going to kill you, and you don't talk or we kill you. And we're not going to look at the proof. With coffee shops alone, this is a 21-year thing. Your kind isn't allowed to go to Starbucks. Your kind isn't allowed to go to Coffee Bean. Your kind isn't allowed to go to any coffee shop worldwide, while people walk up to me and play stupid that they don't know me and play private detective with the Spanish Inquisition questions and then hunt me and kill me no matter what answer they get. They don't care. And so that's pretty much it on 21 years of coffee shops. Your kind isn't allowed to leave his house or drink coffee. And it'll then switch to the next thing. It'll switch to, you're not allowed to drink scotch, you're not allowed to go to a bar, you're not allowed to have a beer, you're not allowed to sit on your porch, you're not allowed to play golf, you're not allowed to watch basketball or hockey on TV, you're not allowed to sit at a park, go jogging, walk around the park, ride your bicycle, you name it. It'll just switch and change, showing that there is only one common denominator. Since I was 5 years old, kill Kevin at all costs with every person on the planet, and try to cover it up by saying he suffers from mental illness and he's harassing people, with all sorts of confessions on video like that. Why am I not allowed here for 21 years? Well, you're harassing people. Okay, boom. Defamation, slander, and those statements change from thing to thing. Like, you're harassing people, you're a stalker, you're a criminal, you're a thief. Garrett at Starbucks on Topanga and Ventura maybe 15 years ago. It's your transgressions, hinting that I committed some crime when I was like negative 100, I don't know. Switching and changing arguments, hundreds, showing that the only common denominator is hate, and Kevin's kind needs to die since he was 5 years old. Okay, so anyways, here I am, just enjoying some coffee, like I should be allowed to do, like every other person on the planet, or we'll stick it to the United States of America because we have the Constitution that says I'm allowed to, and nobody enforcing the fact that random strangers my entire life are running around saying Kevin's not allowed to do this or that everyone else is allowed to do, which is called discrimination, libel, slander, smear campaigns, defamation, you name it. I'm doing the same things as everyone else in life. They're allowed to do it, I'm not. Even things like starting companies and businesses and making money. The capitalistic society, that Kevin Perlman is not allowed to make money. He has to be put in a cage for some reason since 5 years old. The most disturbing fact, the most disturbing part of it is it's a planetary conspiracy doing it. It's not one psychotic murdering sociopath like my father doing it. He started the ball rolling, like a tumbleweed rolling, growing bigger and bigger, with a planetary support. Teachers, professors, teachers, high school teachers, you name it, execute my child at all costs using psychological warfare. Nobody thinks it's wrong. And that's what we need to get down to the bottom of. Why is it happening? How high up are these orders to have me killed in the government? We know it goes up to Congress and Senate with Jennifer Pilchick Perlman and Robbie Robb, all connected. We know those events are connected in Congress and Senate. 1977, when my father decided to have me killed, how high up does it go? These are the questions. These are the answers I want. These are the answers that I want you to have. Who's making these kill 5-year-old orders? Is it my father alone? I don't think so. Or is it my father with people in Congress and Senate, even possibly presidents in 1977? You start asking the questions. Don't obsess on me. Don't obsess on me. Ask them. The predator's hunting me since 5 years old. You ask them, not me. How can I know? You ask them why they're hunting me with a plan of people to kill me, and while I'm forced to speak out and say, look, you've been lied to. So you ask them. Don't ask me. Ask them why they're hunting a 5-year-old with billions of government dollars to kill him, and what do they have to hide? Whether it be Starbucks Corporation, whether it be Coffee Bean Corporation, whether it be Congress and Senate, Jennifer Pilchick Perlman, whether it be, I don't know who was president in 1977, whether it be Dr. Ronald Barry Perlman, what is it that they have to hide that I'm not allowed to breathe that I know? I want you to ask them those questions. Don't ask me. And then you can come to me and you can tell me this is what they said. And I'll say, well, they're full of shit and they have something to hide, right? Unless they give an honest answer saying that the executive order to have Kevin killed because we labeled him a violent paranoid schizo at 5. Ronald Barry Perlman labeled him a violent paranoid schizo, and we signed a government executive order to have Kevin killed or something like that. Then there's something solid, okay? I don't want to hear any stupid, vague statements. You're a stalker, you're a stalker. I don't want some uneducated, non-factual, non-logical bullshit. I want real, factual data that means something that is tangible. Okay, so once again, technically, I'm defying what I have the right to already do. Because there's a worldwide campaign to kill me, saying you can't do anything in life but die, which is very strange. So I'll end this here.